I was gonna start off this video by saying like, it is that time of the year, because in my mind, I'm already preparing for like all the holidays and the sales, the deals. My brain is everywhere. But yes, it is that time, but not of the year. It's that time of the month where we made our selections for our BoxyCharm by Ipsy. And I made my selections for my paid BoxyCharm box, and I wanted to share with you guys as per usual. Also, I'm starting to see comments that I guess people revisited the video. I think it was like last month. I had said, if you guys want to see how like my survey is set up, and I can give you like some tips and tricks that I find that have worked for me so that I can pretty much be happy with my box like the majority of the year, let me know. And then I can do a video where I'm like showing you my selections, my preferences, and all of that, like my survey, so that they can customize my box every month. If you are interested, let me know in the comments, and then I'll make sure that I film that, because I feel like there were people who said yes, but most people didn't care for that, so I wasn't sure. Anyway, let me know, and then I can do that for you. I made my selections at 12 o'clock today. My PR box is being delivered today. In my humble opinion, this month was really good. I'm super stoked, and there are items that I wanted and were options for me. I selected them, but awesome. I'm low-key hoping that at least one or two of the items end up in my PR box so that I'll have duplicates. Like, that way I'll have backups. Anyway, ay Dios mío, Yari, get it out. Let's go, let's go. So I immediately went in, right? And I saw my power picks. My power picks were the Lift Beauty UHD Brow Sculpt. The thing about that, and we're gonna keep it like real, the thing about that is like, I'm always willing to try new brow product, right? But most of the time they don't work for me. The only gels like this that have worked for me are going to be the Benefit Cosmetics one, and Ofra has one that's really good too. I think they kind of work similarly in a way, but I'm always open to trying new stuff, because I've tried other like brow gels that come in a pot that sucked, at least for me. They didn't work for me, but they worked for Ty. So my brow hair are stubborn if you're new here. So that's the dilemma that I always have with brow products. Okay, entonces they also selected the Reina Rebelde on your face contour and color trio. If it's a really big like palette like this, then that's kind of big. I mean, I guess in most cases people would want that, but if you get a face palette, I'm thinking I want it to be versatile. I want to be able to like travel with it. So I would hope that it's this size. This is not a palette, this is like a phone stand, but I would hope it's like this size, you know? So vamos a ver, you never know. Anyway, so they selected that. So I'm getting a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. I can appreciate that the bronzer is bigger than the blushes. Then I see my options for choice number one. We had two Tarte products. They were the Blush Tape Liquid Blushes. They had a peach one as well as the pink, and they're not that creative with the names. Pink and peach, literally. I kind of wanted to try that, but I kind of also wanted to try the Kevyn Aucoin Lippy. This is the Unforgettable Lip Definer in Minimal. Kevyn Aucoin is no longer with us. He had passed away years and years and years ago, but his legacy remains, okay? He did that when it came to the beauty industry. Like, he set a standard, and I love trying Kevyn Aucoin products. Has everything been my favorite? No, there was actually one that I sent back because I was like, oh my God, this just didn't work for me. And that's okay. That's the beauty of makeup. There's so many options to choose from like in the world. So if something doesn't work for you, send it back, get a refund, and buy something else. Keep trying to find what works for you. So Kevyn Aucoin is an option, and I was all about that, so I was like, yes. Living Proof Blow Dry Cream. I can't apply anything in my hair when I go to blow dry. If not, it weighs it down. Tula, I for some reason I'm allergic to something in Tula products, and it's like literally every Tula product I've tried. So I always skip on Tula unless it's not a choice, then I just give it away. Dr. Brandt Oil to Dr. Brandt. It is. You know, I always see Dr. Brandt Skincare and then Dr. B Lab, and I'm like, I thought it was a different brand, but no, it's the same brand. It's like a sister company or like an extension. Anyway, Oil to Foam Cleanser. I got a lot of cleansers, girl. I think it's very clear I went with the Kevyn Aucoin. I was like, okay, Tarte, cute, but it's fine. I really wanted to try that lip liner. It looks like a really pretty brown too, and that other end, it's like an applicator. I'm curious, okay? So I got that. Here is your daily reminder to make sure you're doing all the things for me. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. And make sure you leave me a comment. I want to hear your thoughts. Your interactions help my video in terms of the algorithm, but it also tells YouTube what you're enjoying and they'll customize your experience on the YouTube platform going forward. And if you don't know what to comment, just type in algorithm. It works. On choice number 2, another Kevyn Aucoin product, pero I behaved myself. Spoiler, did not select the Kevyn Aucoin, mainly because that lippy just didn't stand out to me like something that I wanted to try. Like, oh my God, I need to try it. So I just kind of like didn't go with that. Lunar Beauty Mush. You know, initially I read mushroom because everything is mushroom nowadays. And I was like, why would they name it mushroom? I read it wrong. It's my brain ain't braining. Moon Shroom. Okay, so in my defense, anybody could make that mistake. It's a highlighter palette. It's a highlighter quad. In Beauty Project, hydrating gel cleanser. And I purposely don't have my glasses on, okay? I have that. It's nice. I actually gave it to Ty. Hey Honey 911 Pro Gel. No, I'm fine. And the Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty. I have that. It's really nice. I don't need another one. Makeup Forever Mist and Fix 24-hour Hydrating Setting Spray. As the seasons change, right? And it gets cooler or it gets colder or the air's drier, my skin goes through some stuff where I will have like some chapped and dried areas and I really have to hydrate and treat it until it adapts to whatever it is that it's affected by. And so this spray, it's gonna be amazing because it's gonna hydrate the skin. On top of you doing your skin prep and all of that, it's gonna hydrate the skin once you've applied your makeup and seal everything in place. And I really wanted to try her. Then we have choice numero 3, and that's going to be a series of products. There were 3 that I was like, oh, what if? I'll start with the African Botanicals Mineral Cleansing Mask. I believe I got that. Not necessarily attracted to that as a choice. Smoothing AHA Body Lotion. Not interested in that as a choice. I kind of saw the Eloise Beauty and I was like, oh, she's pretty. Like the blues are bluing and they stood out to me and I kind of wanted to try it. But at the same time, Luna Magic Glitter Eyeliner Duo. I was like, well, that looks cool because it's an eyeliner on one side and a glitter on the other. But I was like, girl, I got so much damn glitter, skip on that. Rose Gold Paris Rose Lash. I don't know what that is. I feel like it's like a lash serum. No thanks. I have a few and I actually have the Olaplex one that I've got to try and I haven't gotten around to it. So really, it was between the eyeshadow palette and the Kimchi Beauty Powder. If you got that as an option, girl, jump for joy, get excited. It is a stunning powder. Very, very beautiful powder. I have it, but I have her in Banana. They have the option Suntan. Banana is very nice and brightening for the under eye, but there's times that I don't want that brightening effect and I just kind of want it to look like it's my skin just balanced. And so I'm hoping, I don't know, right? But I'm hoping that Suntan is going to be a powder that I could potentially lightly dust all over the skin. It looks like it could work with my complexion because it's like a nudie medium tan shade. So vamos a ver, I selected that. If it doesn't work for the under eye or the entire face, obviously your girl will get creative with it, pero that was my choice. And out of everything, like now I'm questioning, should I have gotten it or not? But I did do some research and like Google searched the shade Suntan. And based on swatches, it looks like it would be a decent color for all over the face for me, not necessarily for the under eye. So these were my selections and I am very stoked. I get Kevyn Aucoin, Makeup Forever, and Kimchi, yes. Pero entonces, right, I go to the shops because we have to see what they have to offer. I controlled myself. I did buy 2 things. But, oh my God, like those were things that I could not. I knew it would be a minute before I would see it on the shops again. And I was like, I'm going to get it. And for that price, yes, ma'am. So we're going to start off with the recommended items. It had Fenty Beauty for $12. Iconic London palette is very pretty. Buxom Cosmetics, the full-on lip polish. It's a very nice gloss. The one thing that stood out, and no, I didn't buy anything out of this category. The one thing that stood out that I do not recommend you get is going to be the Plump It Lip Plumper. It is a hyaluronic lip plumper. Girl, I did a video. Oh my God, I'm gonna see if I find it. If I find it, I'll link it like as a pinned comment, but also I'll try to link it in the description box. I did the video so many years ago. Wow, times changed, like quality and everything, lighting, wow. Anyway, Nena, that burns. In order to really get the full effect, you have to apply layers of it. With every layer, it's just tears. Your boogers are gonna come out, like your nose is gonna leak and everything because it feels, and I'm traumatized. And I don't remember everything that I said in the video because obviously I was in pain. I remember the only thing I can think was, oh my God, it's like having a skillet, right, on the stove and it's really hot, ready for oil, and you just put your lips on it and just keep it like you're pan-searing your lips. That's what it felt like. I legit had tears and everything coming through. I did that for my followers and I put it up and it was a lot. God forbid you kind of go like this, not even lick your lips, like kind of go like this on the perimeter and get that in your mouth. Now your mouth burns, your tongue burns. It's a whole thing. I don't recommend it. I saw that and I was like, absolutely not. Or why would they do this to people and put this in the shops? It's crazy. Anyway, so buyer beware. Then we go to the minis. The minis had some good stuff. Actually, they had stuff that were like not necessarily minis in my brain. So the Pacifica Beauty is a duo. That seems like full size to me. The Beauty Vault is a mini palette, but those shades, I don't know, like it's a really good palette. I'll just say that. And it's travel friendly, but I wouldn't say it's a mini. If you haven't tried Thread Beauty for $3.50, this is a really nice kind of like mini deluxe something. This stick is a multi-use stick. You can use it as foundation. You can use it to contour. You can use it for the under eye as concealer. It's really good. The coverage is beautiful. So they had a series of products. Nothing that stood out to me to where I was just like, I need to get it. So then we're just gonna kind of keep moving forward because I'm just gonna keep telling you the same thing over and over again. They even had JLo Beauty again, which I feel like for whatever reason, they're putting a lot of JLo Beauty in the shops for like $12, $6. $3.50. The $6 products. Tatcha again, but this product is different. The Watermelon Lip Balm by Fresh is full size. $6 for that is an amazing price. And yeah, I mean, once again, things that didn't stand out to me. And to be fair, when I went into the shops, I went in to find the Juliet Has a Gun fragrance. I love that. I went to New Jersey with that one. It's so light and beautiful, but sultry and sexy at the same time. And I just kind of like really wanted it. So I was like, look, if they have more of those, I will buy like 3 or 4. Spoiler alert number 2, they didn't have my fragrance and I went in there looking for it. I also went in there looking for Yari, the Vanilla Cocoa, because it's so nice. No, they didn't have that either. So when I was ready to buy certain things because I wanted it, they didn't have it. $12 full size products. They had more Makeup Forever. The Kevyn Aucoin lippies were there for $12. The KVD primer, which I usually skip primer. Girl, I've been using that primer. Where are you? You're right here. Mira, I've been using the primer. It is so good. So $12 for this is actually a really great price point. They had Ciate London. Okay, here we go. I could not stop. I needed to get this. And I was like, which color? One is orangey and like, you know, like very coral. And then the other one is like a pinky. And which one? These each go for $25. All right. I paid $25 and got 2 because they're $12 a piece plus the taxes plus, you know, the fee and whatever that they usually add to it. So the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Flushed Infused, and it's a cream blush. Tanessa Myrick. Listen, if you see Tanessa Myrick on there, get it while it's there. You're not gonna find it at a cheaper price, and they sell out really, really fast, and then you just don't know when they're gonna bring it back. So I ended up getting both, girl. They also had the kimchi powders. They had Pat McGrath Lab, the mascara. I have it. It's nice. It's not the most amazing thing in the world, but it's a nice mascara. They had Fenty Beauty, a whole kit for just $12, which is wonderful. That usually goes for $50. They had $18 full-size items, the blushes by Tarte, or like the little highlighter sticks. My issue with this, and they had one extra shade. My issue with this is, I mean, I benefit from this, so it is what it is, but how are you gonna put Tanessa Myrick's, that blush, and that's like a new something at $12 and then Tarte $18? What's wrong with you? I mean, again, I benefit because, you know, the Tanessa Myrick's blushes were $12. Great deal for me. I'm really excited about that. Tarte $18, girl? No, that should have been $12, or the Tanessa Myrick's should have been $18, but for our sake, I'm glad it was $12, like I said. Okay, we're gonna kind of keep pushing forward, and I didn't see anything that was super exciting after that. They still have the Huda Beauty palette for $25. And it seems like they have it there for months and it hasn't sold out. Then you have $50 bundles. And then we move forward and I got out of there. I did do a second sweep just to be like, did I miss out? I got nervous, like I didn't want the blushes to sell out and I skipped over it. So I quickly just browsed and they didn't have the Kate Alley nor the Juliet Has a Gun. I'm disappointed about that, but I didn't walk out empty-handed, which is great because I really wanted to try those blushes. So in the end, it's a win. I think Ipsy did a phenomenal job with my options and my like preferences, my selections. I love that they had such amazing options as add-ons and for the price points. And there was a great variation of add-ons for skincare as well as makeup, because I think they were like in the last maybe 2 to 3 months, there was more skincare over makeup. Okay, mija, I already told you what I selected from my box. If you didn't make your selections, what are you doing? Go do it. Go do it before it closes out. But if you did make your selections, please let me know what you selected. As friends share, okay? And I'm nosy. All right, guys, be ready because I have these videos coming in hot. And next, you're gonna see my BoxyCharm unboxing and my Ipsy bag PR boxes stuff. I hope you did all the things for me today, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.